What's good? It's your boy Twiz. Alright, we gotta talk about something, man. If you didn't already hear, YouTube is officially killing the YouTube gaming app in 2019. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking doom and gloom, but oh no, I actually feel this is a much needed change. If you don't know what YouTube gaming is, it's basically a separate app for both your mobile device or a separate website in your browser, which was kind of like YouTube but more dedicated to gaming. Its pages were laid out very much like Twitch, where you can click on each individual game and see content specific to that game or see people streaming that game. It was basically like a side project of YouTube, and that was actually the problem of it. A lot of people didn't even know what it was, and of the people that did know what it was, if something was being live streamed on YouTube, it appeared on both YouTube Gaming and YouTube. So if I'm already on YouTube, I'm already familiar with YouTube, or if I don't even know what YouTube Gaming is, I can just watch all my content over on YouTube. And I don't actually think that was a bad thing, because if they took the gaming content off of YouTube and only put it on YouTube Gaming, they would have had much fewer viewers, because the people in charge of YouTube Gaming even admitted most viewers came from YouTube anyway. But that didn't stop YouTube from trying to push YouTube Gaming. Like, I remember one of the big pet peeves I had with YouTube Gaming, if a person wanted to sponsor me, a sponsor on YouTube is very much like a subscriber on Twitch, as in somebody can pledge, here, I'm gonna give you $5 a month because I like your channel. In order for somebody to sponsor me as a content creator, I had to convince them to go over to YouTube Gaming to drop the sponsorship. You couldn't sponsor on regular YouTube. And they basically put the burden on the streamers and gaming content creators to try to convince people to sponsor. And as you can see, comparatively to Twitch, that didn't really go too well. That was really annoying. And it got to the point where I didn't even tell people. It's like, hey, if people ask a question, how do I get one of those little sponsorship badges? I would tell them, but I honestly didn't feel like promoting YouTube Gaming, because truth is, I didn't even use it. I did not use YouTube Gaming. I was happy with YouTube. Whenever I started a live stream, it defaulted to YouTube Gaming, and I would click that little thing, and I would go back to YouTube, but I can only assume that more streamers and content creators did the same thing. The big issue is, around this time as well, when YouTube was really pushing YouTube Gaming, I noticed that they weren't live streaming it, or they were not recommending as many live streams on regular YouTube, but because it seems like they wanted people to go to YouTube Gaming for the gaming live streams. Now, every once in a while, I would see one when I'm browsing through, but it was nothing like the year before. The year before, easily 10 to 15 to 20% of my browse would have gaming live streams in there. And of course, as somebody who likes gaming, their algorithm recognizes me as a gaming. I'm not surprised by that, nor am I upset by that. I think that was perfect. But after they started really real heavily pushing YouTube Gaming, I noticed that I didn't see as many live streams being recommended to me on the main YouTube app. And I can only assume that everyone else on there was experiencing the same thing, because I also know around this time, my viewership significantly dropped. I was getting repeat people, my subscribers were coming back, but it was hard to find newer people. Newer people were not being recommended. And I can only assume this is once again because YouTube was trying to get people to use YouTube Gaming. They were trying to get streamers to recommend YouTube Gaming. And as you can see, that didn't really work. Even now, YouTube has more monthly active users, much more than Twitch, but yet Twitch is growing steadily. Twitch is actually making a profit from the platform, whereas YouTube isn't. Now that YouTube is finally taking gaming seriously, they realized that they had to kill the YouTube Gaming app, but they're bringing all the best features of it over to YouTube. This is where I'm gonna say they're taking a step in the right direction. It does appear that they are aware how serious gaming is, and it does seem like they are ready to take a fight against Twitch. I am going to criticize their current steps because I feel like they're missing the mark. I am also fully aware that they're still in the transition phase. Things will change as they see what they need to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it where I see it. You see, in order to access the YouTube Gaming features on normal YouTube, there's two ways to get to it. One way is you go to youtube.com and type in /gaming. If you're going to do that, real talk, they might as well just kept YouTube Gaming the way it was on a separate website, because that's essentially the same thing. The other way is a little bit more user-friendly. It's a little bit easier to access. First, you have to watch a gaming video on YouTube. After you watch this gaming video, while you're watching it, if you look down below the video, around the area of the description, you'll see a little button that says watch this on YouTube Gaming. So after you click that, then you get all the features and benefit of YouTube Gaming. Now, although it's better than having a separate app, it's better than the way they were doing it, it's still a repeat of the same problem. You see, the beauty of YouTube, why we like YouTube, why we watch YouTube, is because we go to youtube.com, Many of us is right there on our home pages, or we got an app on our home screen. We go to it, the bam, instantly we have videos, beautiful thumbnails, new content, all right there at our fingertips. We don't have to think about it. We just click on a thumbnail that looks good, a title looks good, and we go. There is no thinking about it. Now for me to get these enhanced features that me as a gamer would like, I kind of have to go out of my way a little bit and do something I don't do. I'm gonna have to have 2 different shortcuts on my desktop, one for normal YouTube and one for YouTube gaming. Once again, do you see how it kind of seems like they're still using a separate app? If YouTube knows I'm a gamer and it knows I like gaming content, I don't understand why their algorithm can't know to give me those gaming benefits ahead of time. Now granted, the current iteration of YouTube gaming on YouTube, it is still, it feels like you're in a different place. It feels like you're on a different website. It's not exactly laid out like YouTube. It's actually more like a hybrid between Twitch and YouTube. At the very top, you have a little carousel that shows you the current top streamers, which is cool. But in the middle, or right below that I should say, you have your list of games, very similar to Twitch. You click on a game, then you see everything related to the game. You see all these different people playing the game. Below that, you see videos related to that game. That's cool, I guess. And then as you scroll down, you see more gaming videos. And they say that one of the big things about it is every week they're going to spotlight a creator, because they say little creators have it so hard. So they're going to spotlight a creator and they're going to call him the creator on the rise. Well, you got so many people on YouTube, man. Do you really think one creator a month is really the best way to do it? All right. So we already have the problem that you're still asking people to go out of their way. So although I believe you will get more users using the new YouTube gaming than you did before when it was a separate app, you're not going to get as many as you could. Gaming is a big deal on YouTube, and I don't know why you guys are so scared to basically make it part of normal YouTube. Why does it have to keep being its own side project? This is where you guys are messing up. All that work and effort you're doing to make the YouTube gaming area better is not really going to be used to its fullest, because most people, I'm telling you right now, maybe not most people, but not as many people as you could have go over there are not going to go over there, is what I'm trying to say. So the number one thing I think you need to fix about this, you can keep it on its own little gaming section. That's fine. You can keep a little tab to make it, okay, if you just only want gaming content, then this is the way you do it. That's fine. But I highly recommend you need to start showing those live streams and more gaming content on normal YouTube. If you have enough data on somebody to know they're a gamer and know they like gaming, if you see that this guy only watches Fortnite videos all day, you need to start recommending more Fortnite live streams to him on normal YouTube. And I'm going to explain why. If you're trying to take on Twitch with this goal, you're trying to at least get as many people on YouTube gaming as they have on Twitch. You can't just do what Twitch does to beat Twitch. That's not how this works. Usually once somebody's the king, you gotta force them out of place. Twitch's current big issue is discoverability for new streamers. When you're new at it, before you establish a decent following, it's very easy to get burnt out. Now, you guys are already admitting that you need to spotlight creators on the rise. So once a week, gonna spotlight creators. You need to take advantage of this, man. If you know I like Fortnite and I'm on normal YouTube, there is nothing wrong with recommending a random creator. Random, not just the biggest creators. A random creator. Recommend somebody with 3 views. Recommend somebody with 5 views, 10 views, 15, 20. There's nothing wrong with you recommending their stream to me on normal YouTube. I honestly believe if you want creators, if you want streamers to use YouTube as their platform of choice, if you want more gaming content creators over here on YouTube, I'm going to talk mostly about streaming, because as far as the gaming content creators, I believe their videos are being shown just fine. It's mostly the streaming that I see it seems like it's being kind of locked away over on YouTube gaming. I know some slip through the crack. It really does seem like you guys toned it down. You need to start recommending people randomly in your algorithm. Well, not randomly, but to people who would likely enjoy it over on normal YouTube. That is when I had the best viewership. When I was streaming, I had new viewers. I got new subscribers that came to watch my content. Many of them still do, and that's how they found me. So in a nutshell, what I'm getting at is, it's bad that you're separating YouTube and YouTube gaming. You should have really found a way to merge those features into normal YouTube and to make them show up more for people who are more likely to like the content. If they're more likely, if they appear to be gamers, show that little gaming carousel when they go to YouTube. Right? Yeah, keep the little tab for people to force it on, but it should be on by default. Show them more live streams if you can see they already like live streams. And I think a key piece that a lot of people are missing, and this is real, and just hear what I gotta say. A lot of people don't watch live streams, not because they don't like live streams, but because they never really watched the live stream. You know, like there's a lot of people out there that if you show them the right live stream, you show them the right content creator, the right personality, somebody they jive with and get along, and you show that to them, you can get a lot of people hooked on live streams that would have never gave a live stream a chance before. But that will never happen if you gate off the live streams to a separate platform that they're probably never going to click on. And I'm going to tell you this because I was actually one of those people. I knew what live streams were. I know people play video games online. I know people watch them play live, and I just never understood the appeal of it. There was a long period of time where I just didn't watch live streams, and I think I might have clicked on one or two on accident, and I probably quickly clicked off like about 10 seconds later. If you gotta put it in front of people, you gotta put the product in front of people. You put it in front of them. If they don't like it, then they just won't watch it. But there's a chance that somebody will like it, but you're just not showing it to them. And this is my argument. This is why I'm saying you gotta get this stuff back on normal YouTube. You gotta start promoting this back on normal YouTube, and you don't need a separate area that nobody's ever gonna go to. With that said, it's time for me to wrap this up, and please do me a favor. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me, what do you think about the future of YouTube gaming? What do you think about the future of gaming on YouTube in general? And how do you feel that YouTube is gonna hold up to Twitch once the dust settles from this change? I really wanna hear what you have to say. But with that said, I'm your boy Twiz. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Laters, y'all.